All right, next we have adjacent angles. Adjacent means next to. So the technical definition are two coplanar, meaning on the same plane, non-overlapping angles that share a common vertex and share a common side. So example 3 has a picture with two adjacent angles. So it says, given that the measure of angle ABC, and that's how you write the measure of an angle, its size, is 84 degrees, find the measure of angle X. So all you have to do is take 84 minus 47. And we're going to get 37 degrees. And I guess I should have said X equals. Okay. Check your progress 3. Given that the measure of angle DEF is 118 degrees, find the measure of angle A. So angle A, you're going to take DEF as the whole angle. So 118 minus 68, and that'll give us 50 degrees. The next definition are vertical angles. These are non-adjacent angles. So adjacent is next to non-adjacent angles. They're vertical angles, but they have to be formed by two intersecting lines that have the same measure. So here are my two intersecting lines. I would have vertical angles 1 and 3 would be considered vertical angles, and then angles 2 and 4 would be considered vertical angles. So they're non-adjacent. 1 and 3 they share the same vertex, but they don't share the same sides. They're formed by intersecting lines, and they have the same measure. So example 4 is on page 369. And this is the picture they give you. It says in the diagram at the right, measure of angle B is 115 degrees. Find the measures of angles A, C, and D. So vertical angles B and D are 115. So the measure of angle D would also be 115 degrees. And then if you look, these two angles are going to be supplementary angles, or you could say these two angles. A and C are going to be equal because they are vertical angles. So I can say the measure of angle A is the same as the measure of angle C, so I don't have to do those separate. And then it's just going to be 180 minus 115, and I get 65 degrees. Check your progress 4. Same, different picture. They switch the letters around. Okay. So in the diagram, the measure of angle A is 35 degrees. Find the measures of angles B, C, and D. So A and C are vertical angles, so the measure of angle C is also 35 degrees. They are vertical angles, so they are the same. A and B, or A and D, whichever way you want to look at it, are supplementary. And B and D are going to be the same because they are vertical angles. So the measure of angle B and the measure of angle D are going to be the same, and it's going to be 180 minus 35, which is going to give us 145 degrees.